Early Bird August is over in more ways than one. That is the topic of today's video. My name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me and how you can work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process on my website, which is collegemeister.com. And if you're interested in learning about whether or not you are or your student is on track for selective college admission in the United States of America, visit areyouontracktogetin.com. Again, that's areyouontracktogetin.com, at which you will complete a free 3-minute assessment. Your results will be emailed to you right away, and they will help you clarify whether or not you are or your student is on track for selective college admission in the United States of America. Early Bird August is actually the name of a service offering that I have offered for several years, in which students complete 1, 2, or 3 full applications during the month of August. I created this service option several years back in order to help students and parents who wanted to get some stuff done before the first day of school. In the United States, school usually starts in mid to late August or early September, depending on the state you live in, though I know that, of course, changes from year to year and region to region. And so my goal, of course, because I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, is to help students compartmentalize the most time-consuming elements of their college admissions process into a period of time when they don't have as much going on. That's why I created this service offering to begin with, because once school starts, it's tough. It's very tough to stay focused on your college applications when, in fact, you now have at least 5 courses with homework and tests and projects, and you also have extracurricular activities going on. So you have a lot to juggle. So the more you can get finished before the first day of school in your senior year, the better, because I have found for years that students who have not started an application by the first day of school, those are the applications that end up going to Thanksgiving or later. Whereas if you can wrap things up before Labor Day, you are really in a good place. But there's this very bad period between basically September and Christmas when there's so much going on that students get mired in the mud of the senior year that they are living through, and nothing gets done. So it's a great service offering, and I've offered it for several years successfully. Not just successfully, but it's sold out for several years. And so you may be saying, it's over? Well, yeah, it's over. This year it's over, but I'm actually canceling it altogether. And you maybe say, Craig, you're crazy, and maybe I am. But the reason I'm actually canceling it altogether and not even doing it next year is multifold. Number one, the students who are most intrigued by Early Bird August are also the students who, in many cases, would like to get their application started well before August. Like, these are type A students, students who want to hit the ground running with their extracurricular resume, with the common portion of the Common App, and with the Common App essay in particular. Oftentimes, these are students who are already thinking about it during the middle of their 11th grade year. So what I'm doing next year during the 2025 and later is I'm actually going to start offering a new service offering called Spring Into Action, in which during spring of their junior year in high school, students can now start working with me for a very focused month to complete the Common App essay, the common portion of the Common App, and their extracurricular resumes. Now, you may say, Craig, why can't you do an actual supplement during the spring of your junior year? Well, in many cases, colleges do not release their supplements until as late as August of the student's senior year. And so I don't want to sell something that I can't sell, and promise something that I can't promise can be done. Now, there are some schools that actually do release their supplemental essay prompts as early as spring of junior year, but in those cases, that's lovely news. But I'm going to offer an add-on where you can add one extra, complete application, one supplement that will be completed as late as early August of the student's senior year to that, if someone wants to add that on, just so they can at least rip off one application like a Band-Aid before school really starts in earnest, no matter where school starts for them. Some schools start as early August. Some schools start as early as September, as late as early September. So there will be that add-on with Spring to Action, but I'm canceling Early Bird August also because increasingly students have been extremely busy in August. A, they're either taking vacations with their families, or B, many students are really trying to fit in so much during their summers that they are doing extracurricular activities, internships, externships, pre-college programs during August, whereas when I started offering this, that just wasn't as popular as it seems to have become post-COVID. A lot of students are really filling up their summers. Beyond that, I've noticed schools are starting earlier too. So August is increasingly late in my mind. It's getting late early, as Yogi Berra used to say. It's getting late early. And so my goal has always to be on the cutting edge of things. And so early bird August, when I started offering, was on the cutting edge. Most students and parents at the time, and especially other college counselors, thought it was crazy to say, you're going to finish applications with students in August before senior year even starts, or in the first few days of senior year. And I said, absolutely I am, because I know if I don't do it in August, these students are going to be feverishly completing their early applications on Halloween. And that's not going to be healthy for anyone psychologically or grade-wise or anything, and it's going to hurt their chances of getting in if they don't have enough time to ruminate and ponder ideas. So we've got to front load this. But again, now things have gotten so aggressive that I find that I need to push it back even more forward into junior year. So again, Spring Into Action is going to be the replacement for Early Bird August. Spring Into Action will be having 2 sessions. There will be a session starting the first day of spring, sort of late March of the student's junior year, all the way through 30 days later, basically a 30-day compressed period where we're going to complete the Common App, the common portion of the Common App, the Common App essay, and the extracurricular resume. So they're really locked and loaded, ready to go, so you can build upon that once supplements do come out. And then that supplement add-on will be, if you want to add one supplement to complete, and also complete the full Common App once it's, fleshed out and rejiggered for the next school year. It's always updated with new questions slightly here or there. That will all be something that you can add on through August 10th, really, of your 12th grade year. So everything will be done on one full application by August 10th of 12th grade year for students who want to run through the finish line with me on one full application. So at least one can be done. Usually your single choice early action, restrictive early action, early decision choice school, or rolling school that you really dream of getting into, whatever the case may be, that will be for Spring Into Action starting in 2025. The other thing, even if you don't work with me, Early Bird August is also now done. If you have not finished one or more applications in August of 2024, which is when I'm filming this in actually September of 2024, I'm sorry to tell you that you are now going to be living in the trenches. It's like World War I at this point. I mean, not to be overly dramatic, right? I'm being overly dramatic. But no one's dying, God willing. But the fact of the matter is, you had a much easier go of it to get things done in August. Now it's September. And now you're back in school. And now you really are in the trenches, because not only do you have homework in 5 or more subjects every night, not only may you be taking another standardized test or 2, not only do you have your extracurricular commitments to keep up in the air, like balls, like you're juggling, but now you have all these other applications that you did not complete in August. So I'm very sorry to tell you that things have been made unnecessarily difficult for you because you chose not to complete a number of applications in the month of August, which you should have done. And so if you are a high school senior watching this in 2024 or any year in the future, and you realize that September or later, and you've not really banged out 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 full applications by Labor Day in the United States, that's early September basically, then you have to just realize you need to find time for these things, because you're going to blink and it's going to be October 13th, and then you're going to blink again and it's going to be October 31st. And then you're going to be really abutting your early decision and early action deadlines, and that's not fun. And there are even some state schools now, as you know, with Georgia Tech, other schools, depending on your state of residency and how early they'll take applications, that will take applications as early as October 15th. So it behooves you to complete your applications as much as you possibly can to the highest quality standard possible in August, because it all goes downhill from there. And you're going to be so scattered that you're not going to be able to devote the time necessary. So that's why Spring Into Action is starting off in 2025. We're going to get even more aggressive so that students can roll into the first day of August, already complete the common portions by all means, or by all intents and purposes, by August 1st, so that they can just plow ahead with just supplements in August, so that whether you students work with me or not on a larger package like Simple Meticulous or not, they'll be in a position to complete for sure 3, 4, maybe even 5 full applications by the 31st of August of their senior year. So goodbye to Early Bird August, both the actual package, but also the month itself. Now you're no longer an early bird if you've not completed the application. Start getting serious about completing your college application so that it does not bleed into the entire first semester of your senior year. You deserve to enjoy your time with your friends, enjoy your time with your teachers, the last year of high school. You should not be spending all free time ruminating on, worrying about, and doing college applications the entire first semester of senior year. So get those things wrapped up as early as you can in the late summer, early fall, so you can actually enjoy your last year in high school. Now, I will say one more thing, which is, let's say you have completed your common application to one school, let's say your dream school, and you want to make sure it's in the best possible position to submit to the colleges on your list, or that particular college. Let's say your dream college is Washington University in St. Louis, or your dream college is Duke University in North Carolina, or your dream college is Rice University in Houston, or your dream university is, I don't know, well, let's say it's, goodness gracious, maybe it's Boston College up in Boston, Massachusetts, or Chestnut Hill, or Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, or Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh, whatever the case may be. If it's a Common App school and you want to know if your application is ready to submit, or let's say you've already submitted it and you're just now on pins and needles, you're worried if was it good enough, and you just want to know what my take on the quality of your application is, you need and want my pre-read. When you finished your Common App and you want to know if it's as strong as possible and whether or not, in its current condition, your chances of admission are impressive, inconclusive, or inadequate, listen up, because that is my pre-read. Getting my pre-read now means having me review your entire application, just like an admissions officer or admissions committee will review it later, and receiving by email, no later than the time you reserve on my website, a comprehensive report highlighting what's working and what's not on your full Common App and one Common App supplement. If you've yet to submit your Common App, my pre-read may motivate you to make adjustments to it before your deadline. If you've already submitted your Common App to a particular college, my pre-read will prepare you for what I deem to be your likely admissions outcome at the institution in question. Now, this is what I call infotainment. You're going to be informed, you're going to be entertained, and you should purchase it at mypreread.com. Again, mypreread.com. This is serious stuff, and it's a great price for the type of report I'm going to produce for you, which is going to be comprehensively looking at the key components of your application and giving you a sense of if it's in a danger zone and sort of a 50-50 zone, or in a really great zone, so that you know how to put the finishing touches on your application if you so choose to do so. And like I said, if you've already submitted your application, good luck and goodbye. You could just at least now know, you are edified about what my prognostication would be related to what's going to happen to your application at that particular institution. Again, to learn more and to purchase my pre-read, go to mypreread.com. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one throughout the entire college admissions process, go to my website, which is collegemeister.com. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and most importantly, stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.